The important things.
What'd you get, bro?
I've just got a burrito, mate.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know shit.
I think you can't let it affect you. What's the point of stressing? It's not going to change anything. You can only control the controllables. So I'm just going about my day as if I'm still fighting Saturday. Nothing's changed for me. You know, just staying on it, staying focused, staying hopeful. Just got to keep smiling.
Happy birthday, dear Ricky. Happy birthday to you.
Made the hitman blush.
Can't really comment on the situation. I don't know the actual ins and outs and everything. We're waiting to find out that in due time, aren't we? It's obviously a big disappointment for the fans because this is it's a long time since we've had a fight like this to look forward to. Obviously, with the history with the fathers. So yeah, it is a little bit disappointing, but you know the things are all been done for the safety of the boxers, aren't they? And I believe all the parties that are involved in it will come to the best decision, and hopefully they'll let us know as soon as.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? I'll be honest. Like I think at the workout yesterday, it was the same again. You know what's going to happen. Obviously, then both fighters turned up, and I think now it's just a waiting game, uncertainty, and it's a crazy one because obviously everyone's got here early, but I think you got put back 4 hours originally. It's just everyone's sort of just waiting for news, aren't they? It's a bit like, is it? Everyone's just asking the same question. Do you reckon it's going to go ahead? Do you reckon it's not? And that's where we're at.
In my head, I'm fighting, and that's it. We've got to do the press conference, and we've got to do everything else. Still got to make weight. So just chilling, man. Enjoying the politics a bit, and being a fan for a minute before I get to being a fighter.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm just chilling really. It's just a normal fight week for me. I know there's a lot going on behind the scenes and with the main event, but for me it's just a normal fight week.
At the end of the day, Conor's a champion. You know what I mean? He's a chip off the old block, just like his dad. He's a pure warrior. I can't comment on the ins and outs and what's actually happened and that, but you know, if something's there, it's not done purposely. Because Conor is a fighter's fighter. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. So it's I feel heartbroken for for what's happened for the main event, and and for Chris as well. You know, he's been dieting obviously, and and training, and Conor. Both of them been looking forward to this fight. Fight fans alike. And it's just a shame.
I think if I do the opposite and think it's not happening, it's gonna mess with my preparation. So for me at the minute, it's going ahead. I'm fighting Saturday, and I think that's all I can do. I'll
be honest, I'll be surprised if it does go ahead. Might be wrong, but certainly the main event again. Then I don't know if the undercard will go ahead or not, because obviously there's no denying a lot of people bought a ticket. It was a good little undercard. Whatever, nearly 90% of that crowd have bought a ticket for the main event, so I'm really not sure. If asked, do I think it's going to go ahead the main event, it'd probably be a no.
You know what, I'm just trying to take it my stride, I think I'm experienced enough now to deal with these things. For me, the only thing that I'm thinking about is the fight, just the fight, nothing else. I forget everything going outside the ring. Literally, I'm thinking about Saturday, that's it.
Currently waiting on the news, the official announcement that Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn has been cancelled.
I heard it's been cancelled. I heard it's officially been cancelled.
We can't say, we all know it is, but we can't go on the record saying officially until it's been officially made in a statement, right?
I think we need to make it an official. Yeah, tonight, after discussions with various parties, we have taken the decision to formally postpone the bout between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. It is undeniable that the British Boxing Board of Control's decision to withdraw their sanctioning was procedurally flawed and without due process.
That remains a legal issue between the promoters and the board, which we intend to pursue.
However, whilst there are legal routes to facilitate the fight taking place as planned, we do not believe that that is in the fighters' interest for those who have pursued at such a late stage. There will be legal proceedings which have been referenced here by Wasserman Boxing and Matchroom into the British Boxing Board of Control. They do not believe that the British Boxing Board of Control have grounds to withdraw the sanctioning of the event, but the fight is off.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm going to come up fighting at the O2 because that was my first fight there. I fought 2 weeks ago, so I'm alright. Probably going to fight again before the end of the year too. I am generally going for everyone else on the card though. Genuinely, because it's proper shit. Uma, quick one. You think I should punch up Conor Benn for costing me some money?
It's a bit harsh, mate. He's like, what, half your size? I mean, light heavyweight, v welterweight. I know he was coming up, but still. But if that's how you feel.
No, Uma saved you. Uma saved you. Nah, I'm going for everyone, man. I'm going for him. Yeah, whoever he knew he took something out, whoever he didn't, I'm going for everyone. Hennessy and Coke?
That was good to see you, mate. See you on the next one, right?
What way is it, Kalle? Is it that way? Is that way,
I'm never staying in this hotel again.
It's all lost, isn't it? It's lost.
Yeah, look, it's a brutal day yesterday. We made the decision to postpone the fight. You know, I want to make it clear that Conor Benn is not suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control. We do feel that he hasn't received due process in this situation, like others before him. Yeah. But at the same time, I've been involved with this sport since I was 8 years old. It's a sport we love. You know, you see the feedback and we understand that some things have to be explored and some answers have to be found. And ultimately, we had many options here to get this fight on. Yeah. You know, I've read a lot of stuff in the press. We was in court today for an injunction. Not true. You know, we were considering other commissions. Not true. But we could have. But we also, at the same time, we understand we have an obligation to make sure that everything is right. And whilst everybody was aware and Team Eubank was prepared to take this fight, yeah, I think the correct decision's been made.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I was very tempted to slip out the back door for a beer, but wanted to come and see you guys, and thanks for waiting around. Been a very difficult day, 24 hours, 48 hours. We were looking forward to an event that has really captured the imagination of the British public, a fight that had so much history, myself and Kalle and Wasserman Boxing so excited for, but obviously, we wanted to come here today and formally announce that Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Benn has been officially postponed. This is a sport that is very, very dear to us, a sport that we've been around our entire life. And whilst we were desperate for this fight to take place, for the fans, for the undercard fighters, we also made a decision that we felt we had to at this time, especially considering the interest of the sport and the British public as well. We will be back in touch with the media and the public soon in terms of this new scheduled date for this fight. Again, we apologise that we weren't able to give you this great fight on the zone, but I hope you feel that the correct action has been taken. Thank you for your time today, and we'll see you in due course. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, we're devastated. A fight that we've been so much looking forward to, just a great promotion, a great fight for British boxing. Unfortunately, has to be postponed. Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Benn. I do want to say that Conor Benn is not suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control, and I do feel like due process hasn't been followed in terms of those before him in similar situations, but I also understand the situation that we're in. Saw plenty of comments and speculation. We was in court today with an injunction. We were considering other commissions. Absolutely not true. We thought about this. We spoke to all parties, and the decision was made that we postpone the fight. Gutted for the fight fans. Of course, fans can receive a full refund from the O2 Arena or their point of purchase. The undercard fighters will be given new fight dates as soon as possible. And a really disappointing day. Tough day, but it's life. We move on. And I hope that everybody believes ultimately that the correct decision was made.